So hello guys, welcome back to the new video. So in this video, we're gonna make this construction website from scratch by using the React.js, Tailwind CSS, and the FRAMER motion. So let me show the demonstration of the project which we're gonna make in this video from start. Okay, so if I refresh this website, you can see that I have this cool animation coming here, and also I have this hover effect here on the read more button and reaches, and also we have this sticky header at the top. And if I hover on these menus, we have this hover effect also. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we have about this section, and also here I have this hover effect. Then after that we have our services section where you can showcase all your services like this, and also we have this hover effect here. Okay, so let's move to the next section where we have our project section like this, and after that we have about this section, and also we have this cool hover effect here on this. Okay, then after that we have our testimonial section like this. Okay, so at last we have our contact section. Okay, so and also we have this scroll to top button. If I click on this button, it will take me to the top like this. And also if I click on this menus, it will take to its respective section like this. If I click on the services, projects, and then content. And this website is totally responsive for all the screens. Okay, so let me show you the mobile responsiveness of this website. If I go to the inspect part, so you can see that here I have this so let me click like that, and here let me see. Okay, so you can see that this is totally responsive for mobile also, and for all the screens also. So you can see that all the sections are coming here in this manner, and let me show you all the sections. And here you can see that we have our client section here, and after that we have our contact section. And if I click on this, it will take me to the top. And also we have this menu, so if I click any of this, it will take to its respective section. Okay, so this is totally responsive for all the screens. Let me show you like that one more time. So if I change this layout, so you can see that the header is also changing. Also it is making its layout according to the screen sizes, and so you can see that all these sections are also responsive for all the screens. Okay, so I will show you how you can make such type of awesome websites from scratch. Okay, so let's start the video, and we're gonna make this whole website from scratch. Here we're gonna make a new folder. So let's make a new folder here, and we're gonna make our project setup. So here I'm gonna make construction React. Okay, then after that we have to go to inside this section, means inside this folder. And after that, what we have to do, we have to open this with the VS Code. So let me open this with the VS Code. Okay, then after that, let me open this with the VS Code, and here you can see that. Let me zoom a little bit so it will be easy to view. Then after that, we have to go to this new, and here what we have to do. So let me go here, and here I have to open this website, Tailwind CSS, and here we have to search for install this with read, and here you have to copy this first command. So let me copy this. Okay, so let me copy this first command. We have to copy this command, and let me close my previous project. Okay, so here you have to just run this command, and just you have to go here, and if you want to install this in this folder only, then you can click on the dot and then slash, so it will install this project in this folder only. Okay, so let's wait for it to open. We have to press enter. Okay, then after that we have to run the second command, which is npm install this auto perfection. So just copy this command and just paste this and just enter. So it will take some time according to your internet speed, so let's wait for it. So this is installed. Now we have to run this command, the npx tailwind init. So you have to just copy this command from here. Okay, just copy this command, and you have to just go to this and you have to paste it here. Then after that, press enter. Okay, so this is also installed. Now we have to copy this file from here, and you have to go to your folder, means your file. You have to open this config.js file. Just copy and paste this here, and just close this. Then after that, you have to just go here and just copy this index.css file, and you have to go to the src folder, then go to the index.css, and here you have to just remove all the code and paste this. Then after that, you have to copy this app.jsx. Okay, then you have to copy this app.jsx. Then after that, you have to go to app.jsx, and you have to just press paste it here. Okay, then all the things are pasted. Now let's run this. We have to enter here CLS, so it will clear all the screens. Then press here npm run dev, so it will open this project in a localhost server. So let me see. So here you can see that. So you can close this tab now. So our project is perfectly set up now. So let's start. So let's start building the files. Okay, so here in the src folder, what you have to do. Okay, so first you have to do one more thing. You have to just copy and paste some files. So I will give you these files in the video description. The assets folder, which contains all the images which are used in the website, and also some files, export.js and animation.js. So I will give you this file in a video description, so you can copy this file from there. Just copy and paste as I'm doing. So what you have to do, you have to, okay, so let me copy the files. So first I have to copy the assets folder, and src here the export.js file. Okay, so I have to copy the export.js file also. So let me go to this src, and here I have to paste the export.js file. So I will explain you what this file contains. So I have to copy one more file, animation.js, which contains the framer motion predefined animation which I had made for you. So we don't want to write it again and again. So let me go to the construction web app, and here in the src folder, then I have to go to the sections, and here I have this animation.js file. So let me copy this and let's get back to the construction react src, and here I have to make a section. So let me make a folder here first. So this contain all our sections. Okay, then inside this I have to paste this file. Okay, so let me get back to my VS Code, and inside this VS Code you can see that in the here I have this section, and here I have this animation.js file, which contain this light up animation and zoom in variants. So for that in, we have to install some libraries. So let me go to this, and here I have to install. So let's install npm I react icons. Okay, so before starting our project we have to install this library here, which are required for making this website. Then we have to install framer motion. Okay, then we have to install one more library, npm I react scroll. Okay, just install this, and I will show you why we are installing this react scroll when we are there. Okay, so let me close these files. Let me close this also. Here we have to write some code. So let's write star, and here margin will be 0, padding will be 0, and here we have to write box sizing and border box. Okay, then after that we have to give some color also. So for the body tag we have to write it here background color, and here we can give some black color, or you can also change this color from here. So let me change this color to this. Okay, so let me close this index.css file. Then after that we have to make the sections now. So let's go to our sections, and here we have to make some files. So one file is the header.jsx, and this will contain some code. So let me choose rafc. So it will give me this boilerplate. After that what we have to do, we have to make a hero section here. So same for the hero section, rafc. Okay, then after that rafc sections. Then after that we have to make a portfolio.jsx, and here also we have to make this rafc. So okay, then after that we have our working.jsx, and here we have to also make this rafc. Then after that let's make another. Here we have our testimonials.jsx. Okay, here also we have to write rafc. Okay, then after testimonial we have our contact.jsx rafc. Okay, then at last after the section we have our footer.jsx rafc. Okay, so this much is done. Now what we have to do, we have to go to our app.jsx, go to the app.jsx, and here let's delete all, and we can write rafc here also. And after that we have to, okay, we have to open this like this, and here let's see. Okay, so this is giving import. Then after that we have to import all this. Let's import hero section here also. Then we have to import about. Okay, so it will automatically import above. Then we have to import services, and after that okay, then let's import portfolio. Okay, then after that let's import working. Then we have to import testimonials. Then after that we have to import contact. So it will give you auto import like this. Then at last we have to import the footer. Okay, so let me go to my content and you can see that all. So you can see that we have this all the files and also the background color. So you can see that we have this all this file. So let's build this one by one. So first we're gonna start with hero section. Okay, so let me close this all. And we're gonna build our hero section first. So let me close this also. Then let's go to, okay, so you have to clear this app.css also. If you want to clear, just clear this. We don't require this app.css. Okay, then let me show you the file which I've copied. So this is file which contain the framer motion, this type of animation, the slider variants and the zoom in variants. So here we have our hidden properties and visible and scale transition property. Okay, so I hope you understand the framer motion. Then after that, if I go to my assets, so here I have all the images which we're gonna use in this video. Okay, so here we have all our images like this, and also we have export.js which contain all the content for the sections. Like here I have the content for the this section. Okay, and above I have imported all the images, and also this contain all the sections like here planning section, and this is our client testimonial, all the contents here. Okay, so we are ready to start the video, and let's go to our hero.jsx, and we're gonna first make our hero.jsx. So let's start making our hero.jsx. So first we have to go inside this, and let's see here import hero img from, and it will say assets, and in the assets we have our hero img.png. Okay, then after that we have to import background image from the assets folder, home img.webp. Okay, then after that we have to import framer motion from framer motion. And after that we have to import our animations file, slide up variance, and zoom in variance from. Okay, so we have our file here animations. Okay, so after that what we have to do, we have to go inside this return statement, and here I have to make a div here, main div. Okay, so let's give this id hero. So this css id will be responsible when we click on the header links, it will redirect to this section. Then we have to give class name, so class name will be bg black. Then width will be full, and for the large we have our height of 700 pixel, and for the mobile devices we have height fit, so it will take all the height. Margin is auto, so it will be in the center. Then padding top will be 60 pixel, and for the large devices padding top will be 0 pixel. Then after that we have for the large devices px would be 150 pixel, and for the smaller devices px would be 20 pixel. Main padding in the x-axis, top and bottom, means right and left. Then flex, here we're gonna write justify between item center. Then we have lg. For the large devices, flex will be row, and for the small devices, flex will be column, and for the large devices, gap would be 5. Okay, gap would be 5, and for the mobile devices, gap would be 50 pixel. Then BG cover and BG center. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me open this side by side, so it will be easy to understand what is going on. So let me open this project, and here if I go this, okay, so this is now visible. And after that, we have to go to the style, and here we have to enter background image. So after that we have to enter in the JavaScript world URL, and inside the URL we have to give background image. Okay, so I think there is some syntax error, so let me do one thing. Let me remove this all in the background image. the diagram image. We have to open this, then enter URL inside this. Okay, so here we have to just enter the name. Okay, so you can see that I have this name here. This comes. Okay, so this is just a syntax this problem. Okay, so then after that we have to go inside this, and here we have to enter motion.div like this, and here we have to give initial. Okay, initial would be hidden. Okay, so motion.div, INITIL. Okay, okay, so this is here we have to go inside this bracket, then it's okay, my bad. Then after that we have to write it here while in view. So whenever this is in the view, this property will work visible, and after that here we have to give the variance. So variant which we're gonna use the slider variant. Okay, so this is the variant which we're gonna use for this div. Then after that let's style this div first. So let's style this class name. I don't know why this is not giving auto suggestion. Okay, then after that we have to give large long. Okay, so we have to go inside this bracket. Okay, okay. Then here we have to enter class name, and in the LG width would be 60%. Then width will be full. Then we have to write flex call, and this would be justify centered item start, and in the large gap would be 8, and for the normal devices gap would be 4. Okay. Okay, then what we have to do, we have to go inside this div here, and here we have to enter motion.h1, and this h1 variance, here we have to give slide of variant also. Okay, and here we have to give class name, text yellow 500, and text to excel, and let me give this some name. We are builders. Motion.h1 here again, and this will contain, we will build your dream. So let's see. Okay, then after that so we have this here, we build your dream. So let me see why the stylings are not working. Okay, then after that motion.h1, we have to also give it here some variants, slide of variant, and after that we have a class name, text white uppercase, text would be 50 pixel, and the font will be bold. Okay, so we have this, and then we have to go outside this div, and here we can give class name of width 120 pixel, and height would be 6 pixel, and after that bg yellow 500. So let me see, so we have this line here also to go outside this div, and here we have to give some p, and here let's enter a lot of some content, and inside this p we have to give text white, text 20 pixel. Let's see. Okay, so here we have this also, Then after that, okay, so after that motion dot h1, after that p, we have to make another div, motion dot div, which will contain our buttons. So let me give this uh, okay, we have to give inside this always. Okay, so here we have to give initial variance. Okay, so initial it would be not like that, we have to give it here in the brackets hidden. Then in the variance, we have to give zoom. Okay, so zoom in variant, and before initial we have to give while in view visible. Okay, then after that motion dot div, you have to give some classes to this also. Flex, justify centered, item center, and gap of 5. Okay, then inside this div we have our motion dot button. Okay, then this will contain also some uh, okay, so here we have to give variants also, zoom in variant, and this will contain some class bg yellow 500, and when we hover, so background color would be white, and on the hover text would be black, px10 py3, and corners would be rounded lg. So it will give a border radius, then text would be black normal, and the font will be bold. Okay, then here I have to give read more. So let me go to this. You can see that we have this button, and the issue is that we have to just refresh our page like this, so it will show all the changes here. Okay, so to that, what we have to do, we have to just copy this. Okay, so we have to go here, and we have to make here again motion dot button, and inside this button we have to write reach us. Okay, then after that inside this button also we have to give variants, and this variant will be zoom in a variant. Then after that we have to style this also, so let's go to class, and here I have to give border white, and on hover border will be yellow 500, and on the hover text will be yellow 500, then border value would be 2. Okay, so you can see that it is coming border 2, then px will be 10, py will be 3, and for the rounded corner we have to give rounded lg like this, and text will be white also, and here you have to write font bold. Okay, so this is done. Now what we have to do, we have to go outside our motion dot main div. Okay, then here so you have to go outside this hole, and here we have to make a div, and this div will contain the image only. So let's write class name, width will be 40%, flex column, justify and items, and like this. Okay, then after that inside this we have to do motion.img like this, and this will contain image. Okay, and this image would be hero image, and here let's give the tag hero image. Okay, then motion.image, inside this we have to define the framer motion, initial. For the initial property we have to give hidden. Then while in view, when it's in the view, we have to make it visible. And variants which we're gonna use in this is zoom in view variant, like this. Okay, so let's go to the image, and here we have to give some classes. For the large it would be 600 pixel, and here we have to be 300 pixel. I think there is some issue, I will check it. So let me pay this 100. Okay, so this value will be minus 100 pixel margin. Okay, so let's see, try to refresh. Okay, so let's go to the console and see what is the error here. So we have to close this, go to the console, and here it is saying the above error occur in the image component, motion component. Consider adding an error bounded to your tree. Image is a void element tag and none children. Okay, so okay, so here the error is that this is the self-closing tag. Image is the self-closing tag. So okay, so I find the issue. Here we have wrongly mentioned this. So here we have a main div, then here we have the image. So we have to copy this, and you can see that this is the self-closing. So you have to close this. Okay, so we have to close this, and here you have to enter src, and here we have to give 0 img, like this. So you can see that we have this image 0 img, and after that we have to enter here hero image. And for the class name we have to give again, for the large devices height would be 600 pixel, height would be 300 pixel. For the normal means for the mobile devices, for this we have to write MB, and this value would be minus 100 pixel. So this image will be little bit lower, means to the end. Okay, so I think this completes our hero section. So let me see once. Okay, so you can see that our hero section is ready, and if I refresh, so you can see that all the animations are working properly, and also this image is coming like this. Okay, so now let's move to the next section where we're gonna make our about section. So let's move to the next section where we're gonna make our about section. So we have to open this like this again. Okay, so let me close this hero section, and let me first open my about section. So where is the about section? Here is the about section, and after that what we have to do, we have to again import the motion. So what we have to do, so let me copy this. So just copy these two files from here, so we don't want to, so just copy this, go to the about, and here we have to just go inside this. Okay, then after that what we have to do, and here you can see that we have a div, so just remove it. So this is the main div, so we have to uh, give some classes here. So let me do the classes here, motion.div, and here we have to give the large devices will contain the 80% width, 80% width, and for the normal mobile devices the width will be 90%. Then margin would be auto. Then in the py we have to give the 60 pixel padding above and below, so it will be flex. And for the large devices flex would be row, and for the normal devices flex would be called justify between, and item start gap would be 50 pixel, and here we have to give the id about. Okay, then after that let's go inside this, and inside this we have to make two motion.div here, motion.div. Okay, so first one, and then we have to make another motion.div like this. So now what we have to do, we have to go to this first one, and here we have to define some initial property. The initial it will be hidden. Then while in view it would be visible, and variants we're gonna use the slider variant. Okay, so let me give some classes to this styling. So for the large devices, width would be 60%, width would be full, and it would be flex, then flex column, justify center, item start, and gap would be 6. Okay, let's go inside this, and inside this we have to write motion.h1, motion.h1, and also this will contain some variants. So variants would be slide a variant. I know you know how to use FRAMER motion because this is a project video. So text yellow and 500. Okay, then here we have to write text to Excel. So let me go here, and inside the motion.h1 we have to enter the text. So the text would be welcome to. Okay, so let me refresh this once because it will show me this after refreshing sometimes. Okay, then after that we have to again enter motion.h1, motion.h1, and this time this will so let's give the variants also. Here also variants would be slide a variant, and for the class name text white uppercase, text would be 40 pixel, and font will be bold. Okay, then inside this you have to enter what we want add to in the text. So let me write construction, or here let's write our website name, or let's write construction website. Okay, so let me refresh this. So we have this here. You can also write your website name here. So let's write, I think my website name is prime construction something. Okay, so after that we have to make a div here. Okay, so this div also will contain width of 120 pixel and height 6 pixel, bg yellow 500. Okay, here we have to write bg yellow. So we have this line here. Then after that we have to enter p tag, and this p tag will have lorem 20, or you can give lorem 10 here also. So let me give lorem 10. Okay, then after that inside this p tag you have to give a class name text3 actual italic text gray 50, and at the and the margin top would be 60 pixel. So we have this lorem ipsum text is ready. Okay, so now let's move to our next motion.div. Here also we have to define the constants. Okay, so let's define initial. At the initial it would be hidden, then while in view would be visible. Okay, then after that variance, for the variance we have slide of variant. Okay, so let's style this class. In the class we have for the large devices it would be 40%, then width would be full, flex, and flex column, justify center, item start, and gap would be of 6. Okay, then inside this div we have to define p tag. So this would be lorem 100. Save this and let me see. Okay, so this is loaded here. Okay, then after that we have to style this p tag. So let me style this class name text white, then we have to write text large, text justified. Okay, then after that after the p tag we have to write here motion dot button, and this button will say read more, and also We have to define a variant, means which variant of animation which we have to use. So we're gonna use the zoom in variant, and let's give some classes. So it would be DG yellow 500, and for the hover DG white, and for the hover text would be black, and PX means padding in the x-axis would be 10, PY3 rounded LG. Let's save this. And also one more thing, font bold and text black. So let me see if I hover on this, so you can see that it is working. Okay, so let me see in the okay, so you can see that our hero section is also working, and if I go to our about us section, it is also working here. Okay, so our both the sections are ready. So now let's move to the services section. Okay, so let's make our services section. So we have to close this. So let me close the hero file here, and let me open my services. So let's go to services, and in the services also we have to import the motion dot these files. So let me import this and go to services, and here also we have to paste this below. Okay, so now we have what we have to do. We have to import. So let's remove these services from here, and here we have to define services. So when we click on the services in the menu, it will redirect to this, and class would be with full, and here we have to use that bg white. Okay, so let me see, we have to refresh this. Okay, so right now it is not coming because we don't have any content. So let's go inside this, and here we have to make a main motion dot div. Okay, then here we have to define framer motion here also. So for the initial, it would be hidden, and for the violin view, uh, it would be visible. Then here in the variants, we have to define a slide of variant. Okay, let's add some classes to this. Then for the large devices, width would be 80%, and for the smaller screens, width would be 90%. Then margin would be auto. Okay, then in the PY, it would be 60 pixel. Flex, then flex column, and this would be justify between, and items would be center, and gap would be 20 pixel, I think. So you can see that we have our white image here, white background, not image. That inside this div, we have to write motion dot h1. Okay, and here also we have to define a variant. So variant will be slide up variant, and let's give the class name also. So it would be text yellow 500. Okay, text yellow 500, and text would be 2xl. So let me add a text. So text would be special offer. So we have our special offer here. Then if I go below, and then again we have to. So let me do one thing. Let me copy this, and we're gonna replicate this. Okay, so then here we have to just change the content of this. Our best services, and this all will be same. Only we have to just change the styling of this. So here we have to write text black. Okay, text black, uppercase, and text size would be 40 pixel. Text size would be 40 pixel. Then font bold, text center. Okay, let's refresh this. So you can see that after refreshing it is come here. Okay, then we have to make okay, then inside this we have to make motion dot div. Okay, then here also we have to define variant, class name would be 120 pixel, height would be 6 pixel. UG yellow 500. If I go here and refresh it, so you can see that we have this line also. Okay, then after that you have to go outside this motion.div, and here we have to make div for uh, services mapping from export.js file. Here I have write it like this so you can understand what we are doing here next. So here we have to write motion.div again like this, and here we have to give different properties of FRAMER motion. So the initial value will be hidden, and while in view it will be visible, and for the variance we have to give zoom in variant. Okay, and here we have to give some class X which will be full grid. For the large devices, grid calls 3, grid calls 1. So for the large devices we have 3 grids, and for the smaller devices the grids will be 1. Okay, then we have to write specify center item start, and gap would be of 20 pixel, margin top would be 30 pixel. Okay, then after that to go inside this, and here we have to map. So we have to map all services. Okay, then after that let's go to our export.js file. Okay, we have to go to the export.js file. Here we have our all services. Okay, so let me save this once. So let's go to this, and here we have to try auto import. So it is not giving me suggestion. Okay, map like this, and here we have to write item index like this, and inside this, okay, then here we have to pass key index. So if I go above, you can see that this is auto imported. Okay, so you have to save that file once, so if it is not auto importing. So after that here you can also define make this motion.div. Let's make this motion.div, and here also we have to write manually like this. Then after that we have to define FRAMER motion values here also. So here just we have to write variance only, because we have already give the variance and all properties to its parent. Okay, so here we have to just give zoom in variant, and let's give the classes to this styling. So here this would be flex, justify center, then we have the item start, there would be 5, and padding would be 8. Okay, then after that inside this you have to enter image. Okay, then inside this we have to write item.icon. So you can see that all icons are come here. So after that what we can do, okay, I think we don't require this div here, so let me remove this div. Let me remove this also, and here you can give this name if you want. Icon means if the icon is not loaded, though this name will come there. So, and here we have to give width of 140 pixel, and border 2, border yellow 500, and hover border yellow 500, rounded LG, and padding would be 2. So like this. Okay, okay, so this is coming a little bit bigger. So what we can do, we can like this, okay, like this. So we can change this after. So let me enter the contents here. So after the image we have another div. So let's style this first. So here we have flex call, justify center, item start, and gap would be of 3. Okay, then inside this we have h1, and here we are gonna write item dot title. Okay, so let's style this here also. Class name would be text excel, font would be bold, and text would be black. Okay, then after that, after the h1, we have a p tag, item about, and here we have to enter class name, text of 18 pixel. Okay, so let me open this here. Okay, so here you can see that our services section is ready also, and here the low images are a little bit bigger, but you can change this here. But keep this 50 pixel. Okay, 70 pixel. Okay, so this is looking good. Okay, so our services section is also ready, and also these animations are working, which we added from the FRAMER motion, like that. Okay, now let's see and what we have our section portfolio and working. So we're gonna make the next section portfolio and working. So let's make the portfolio section. So for the portfolio section, what we can do, we can. Okay, so let's go to the portfolio. Here I have opened the portfolio, and here we have to import all the images first, because here we have to import all the images, project images. So let's write it here, project one, then assets. Yes, spelling is wrong, so let me write import project one from assets project one .jpg, and let's okay, then after that we have to just okay, 4. Okay, so let me quickly rename this. So we have 8 images, so we have to rename this like this, and also we have to rename this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we have 8. Okay, then after that we have to go to our about, and here we have to import this files from here. Okay, then we have to go to portfolio, and after that let's import this. Okay, now what you can do, you can just copy and paste some sections here. So right now you can see that okay, so let me do one thing. Okay, so inside this we have to remove this, and let me give here id projects. Okay, then after that here we have to give a class name of with full, and here motion.div. So this will contain the same structure which we have made in the services. So go to the services. In the services we have to just copy this motion.div, which contain this much code. Okay, so you have to just copy this, just copy this like this, and go to about, go to portfolio, and here you can just paste this like this. So here we have to just close it again, motion. So let me close this here. Okay, so you have to close this. So let's go here and let's refresh this. So you can see that we have this content. Now what we have to do, we have to just change this here. So let me change this here, our best projects, and here also you have to change the color, text white. Okay, and here you can also change this content, portfolio, like that. Okay, so now what we have to do, okay, then after that this motion.div, we have to make a motion.div file again, and this motion.div will have the initial value hidden, and while in view visible, and for the variance we have zoom in. Okay, then after that let's give some classes. So width would be full, margin would be grid, and for the large devices and grid will be calls 1, like that. Now go to inside this div, and here we have to write src and project 1, and here we have to write project image. Class name would be 250 pixel and width would be full. So what we have to do, we have to just duplicate this now image. So let's duplicate this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, if I go here, you can see that all the images are there. So just we have to change this name here, 3, 4, 5. This would be 6, 7, and here we have to give it. And okay, so this path is here we have to give 8. So if I go below, and in the project section you can see that all the images are rendered here. Okay, so our project section is ready. Now let's see which is the next section. So our next section is the working section. So let's go to the next section where we're gonna make our working section, and you can see that the previous section which we have made, the project section, it is not in the full width. So you can do that in the full width. Just what you have to do, you have to just copy this, cut this from here, and you have to go outside all of the main div and just paste this after all the div. So when you refresh this, so you can see that this is in this full width right now. Okay, so now let's move to the working section. So let me delete this export also services. Okay, so here you can see that we have services. So our working section will be similar to this section. So these three sections at the top means these three sections special offer. These are same. So let me do one thing. Let me go to the, let me delete, let me remove this about. Let's open this working, and here in the working section, what we have to do, we have to just open that services, and we have to, let's copy and paste some code. So you can see that here. So first let's do one more thing. uh, Inside this return statement we have to copy this all. Okay, so let me copy this all. Okay, so you have to copy this all till div, then go to the working, and inside this we have to just paste this. So you can see that right now it will not work. So go to the services, and here you have to just import this to statement also from the top. So let's save this, and after that what you can do, you can just replace this here. So here you can write working, and in the width full bg white this will be same. Then here all this will be same, only you can see that we have this all services, so we don't want to import this. So let me remove this like that, and let's save this. Okay, and also let me go here, and let's open this, and let's refresh this once. Let's go to the inspect option, and in the inspect we have to go to this, and here we have to see what is a reference motion is not defined. Okay, it is saying motion is not defined. So let me open this side by side. Okay, so we have not imported the motion file. Okay, so we have to import this. Go to working, and let's import this top, and let's save this. Okay, so the issue is solved. So let's start the rest working section. So you can see that we have this. So let me change this. So here in the special offer we have to write step by step. Okay, and here uh, here here we have to write, how it's working. Okay, then after that all this will be same, only here we have to do some changes, I think. So it would be grid column would be 4, grid calls 1, justify center, rest would be same. Now we have to go here, and we have to map the planning. So if I go to the export, you can see that I have here content for the planning. This is, so we have to map this here. So what we have to do, we have to write here uh, planning. Okay, planning dot map item index. So let me go here, and here we have to remove this. Okay, so applying.map item index, then now we have to write it here. Div key will be index. Okay, so it comes here. So let's go back below. So here you can see that so we have to make this motion.div, I think. So let's don't make this motion.div because we have already give the framer motion values in its parent container. Then after that we have to give some classes here. So let's style it first. The class name, here we have to give flex call, justify center, item center gap would be 5, border 2, border yellow 500. Okay, border yellow 500, rounded MD, and padding would be 6. Okay, so you can see that we have these boxes rendered properly. Now we have to go inside this div, and here we have to write item.icon. Okay, like this, and we have to give some properties. Class size would be 80 pixel, bg yellow 500, then hover bg black, then for the hover fill white, and padding would be 4. Let me save this. Rounded. Okay, so rounded would be full, like this. And if I hover on this, you can see that. And if you want to add the cursor pointer, you can also add the cursor pointer. So when I hover, it is changing its color. Now let's okay. Then after that, item.icon. Let's keep this item.icon in div. Okay. Then after that div, we have to write h1 dot title. Let's style this also to Excel. Font will be bold and it will be uppercase. Okay, then after that, here we have to write uh, item dot about, and here also you have to give text 20 pixel, text center, text gray 600. So you can see that this is perfectly working. And also if I view this in the desktop view, let's view this. So you can see that all the animations are working if I move up and down, and also this is working. Okay, so now let's move to this testimonial, then contact, then footer. Okay, so let's move to the next section. So let's make the next section where we're gonna make our testimonial. Okay, so let me open my testimonial section, and here in the testimonial section also we have to copy the files because our files are because the above layout is same. So what we can do, we can just to go to the let's go to our working section which we have just made, and let's go here, and here we have to copy this whole div again. Okay, let's copy this again and go to the testimonial, and here we have to paste this here and save this, and after that we have to just remove this because here we're gonna import our clients things, and after that we have to go to this, and here we have to import these three also, go to the testimonial and below like this, and here we have to import our clients. Okay, so this is perfectly coming. Now what we have to do, we have to do one more thing. uh, okay, so here you can see that we have this bg wide, we don't want to give here bg wide, so let me remove this, and here we have to write clients, and for this colors also we have to change the color, so this would be white. Okay, and here we have to change let's write it here testimonials, And here also we can change this, so let's write it here, what our client says, something like that. Okay, then I think this much is done. Then what we have to do, let's go to this, and here we have to change some content like this. You're going to see that we have here width full, but this width full only is for the large devices, and for the other devices it would be 90%. Okay, and here also grid calls would be 3, and else all the things would be same. Here we have to give the gap 8. Okay, then let's map our client. Here we have to write clients dot map item index like this, and here we have to write div the index. Okay, then after that here we have to give some flex call justify center items centered. Okay, then after that we have to go inside this div, and here we have to give another div. Let's style this. Border would be 2, border white, power bg yellow 500, pv 100 pixel, padding top would be 30 pixel. And let's go inside this, and here we're gonna write item dot about, and let's style this here, text white, text lg, text center. If I go here, you can see that we have this, and after this div we have to make another div, flex call justify center items center gap would be 5 pixel. Okay, then here we have to write image item dot image. Okay, so we have this image. Let's give this image some classes. Margin top would be minus 50 pixel like this, and here you can give some name, client image. Then after this we have to write h1, and here we have to give item dot name. Okay, then in the h1 text white, text would be 27 pixel. Here we are giving the custom values, text 27 pixel, font semi bold, uppercase. Okay, then after that we have to again give an h1, and here we are going to write item dot post, and here we have to give text yellow 500, text would be 22 pixel. Okay, so you can see that when I hover on this, we have our content here. Okay, so here we can give hover text black. So when we hover in this particular section, it would be black. So I think our testimonial section is also done. Let me go to the desktop view. This is the mobile view, and in the desktop view you can see that all the sections, and this is our testimonial. Now we're gonna make our contact and footer section. Let's move to the next section where we're gonna make our contact section. So we're gonna remove all of this, and now we're gonna go to our contact this, and here what we have to do, we have to just let's first import. So let me go to about section, and here we have to just copy this from top. Then let me open our contact, and here I have to paste this below. Okay, so let me go to my about section, and here you can see that this about is almost similar to our contact. So what we have to do is let me copy this about section, the whole div, Okay, so we are just copying the singular section because we have already made this layout. So just go here and let's copy this here. Okay, so if I go below, you can see that we have our contact, but we don't want to enter this para here. So inside this main div, we're gonna remove all of this till motion dot button. Okay, now what we can do, we can just replace this. Okay, so here we have to do one more thing. Just to go to the top of this, and here we have to enter div, and inside this div we have to just copy all this content, cut this, and we have to paste this content inside this div. Okay, then we have to give some id contact, and here we have to give class name bd white and width full. Okay, then we have to just go to this, and here we have to write text black. Okay, so here we can, so for that above we can write it here, contact us and reach us for any query, and contact us, and here we have to write reach us for any query. Okay, then you have to just go inside this div, and here we have to enter form. So let's write motion dot form. Okay, then inside this motion dot form, we have to define the values: initial, visible, and while in view. Okay, so it will be visible, and in the top it will be hidden. Then here in the variants, we have to define uh, zoom in variant, and let's give the classes here. Let's give the classes. We have flex call, justify, center, item, center gap for, which would be full. Okay, width would be full. Then after that, inside this form, we have to define some input tags. So let me define here input tag equal text, and enter full name. And here in the input tag, we have to define some classes. Classes, for the classes, we have to write px6, py3, border would be 2 pixel, and border would be black, text black, rounded LG, and width would be full. Okay, so now we have to just uh, copy this like this, and here we have to just input type, and here we have to write input types equal to email, and here you can change its value, enter email. Okay, then here you can write number, and here also you can write enter mobile number. Okay, then after that we can add a text area also. Okay, so placeholder, enter your message, and for the rows we can enter here 4, and also for the classes would be same. So let's copy this, and here we have to paste this. Okay, then after that text we have to enter here motion dot button, and here we have to write submit, and here we have to write variance, zoom in of variance, and let's give the classes of bg yellow 500, hover bg black, hover text white, ph would be 10, py would be 4, and text black, and font will be bold, rounded LG, and width would be full. Let me save this, and here you can see that we have our button here. Okay, like this. And here we have some text, so the text is not visible because the color of the text is this, so we have to make this black, or you can make this gray and give some blackish color like this. Okay, so let me open this. So you can see that our contact section is also ready, and this is our form. This is submit button. Okay, so now we have to make our header and footer and scroll the top button. So let's make the header. Okay, so for making the header, we have to open the header file. So let me close all of this file, and we have to go to our header.jsx, and inside the header. Okay, so let's start making our header. So for the header, we have to go here, and here we have to import fax mark fa bars from React icons fa6. Okay, and here we have to import link from React scroll. Then inside the header, we have to define some state for opening the menu and all. So let me define this first, and then we're gonna make the development rest files. So first one is menu open. So it will check is menu open, then set is menu open. Use state here will be at the start, it will be false. Okay, then we have to make a function for toggle menu icon or for the menu. So this function is for the toggling of the menu is menu open. If is, so it will make it true and false again and again. Okay, like this. And here we have to make close menu function. Okay, so it will set the is menu close is menu false. So menu will be closed again. Okay, then after that we have to make the nav items here. So we'll go outside, and here we have to make a nav item home, and this will be home. Then after that we have to just copy this. Let's put like this, and we have to copy this 1 2 3 4 times. Okay, now we have to rename this. So this one would be about, and here we have to write about. Then after that we have this services, and this one also services. Then we have to write it here projects, and this one would be projects. And after that we have our contact, and here we have to write contact. Okay, let's start making our this, and here we have to write nav, width will be flex, width will be full, then flex, then bg white, the color of the menu, then justify between, item center gap would be 1, and for the large devices padding would be 16, and the x-axis for the normal devices padding x would be 6, then py would be 4, It would be sticky top 0 and z index also 50. Okay, so let's go top, and here you can see that we have our white header. Okay, then after that inside this we have our h1, and style this text black, and for the medium devices text would be 4 XL, text would be 3 XL, font bold, font rubic. Okay, then here you can write prime. See this? Okay, in the span tag we have to write structures, then we have to style this class name. Here we can write text yellow 500 and italic, so like this. Then after that we have to make a UL tag, so go outside this. After that h1 UL, and this also, let's try in the large devices it would be flat, justify center, center gap would be 6, and it would be hidden. So it will be hidden in mobile devices, and for the large devices it will be visible, means flex. Then we have to write nav items. Okay, here we have to write nav items, nav items dot map. So we have to map this link path. Okay, then inside this we have to write like this link, and here we have to give a path class name would be text black, uppercase, font bold, cursor would be pointer, padding would be 3, and this would be rounded full hover, bg yellow 500, hover, text white. Okay, for the hover text would be black, and after that we have text custom value will be 15 pixel, and after these brackets we have to define the path. So okay, so here we have to give target path and spy true, offset -100, smooth would be true, and inside this we would add link. So let me go to the extra view, because in the mobile it is okay. So in the extra view it is coming like this. And also if I click, it is not taking me currently to that link. So okay, so here I think we have to give link. We'll try this again. Okay, so we will sort this. So I think here we have to give 2. So let me see, click on this. Okay, so now it is working. Okay, so after that, after the UL tag, after the UL we have to, and we have to give a button. So let's give the class name bg yellow 500, hover bg black, hover text white, text would be black, px would be 10, and py would be 3. Let me save this. Would be 3, rounded full, font semi bold, and here let's give some transform and hover property here. means the animations, so it would be scale to 105, transition, transform, and here we're gonna give duration to 300, cursor pointer, and for the medium device it will be flex, means it will be visible, and for the large devices, and for the means for the large devices it would be visible, and for the small devices it will be hidden. So here we don't have given anything inside the button, so let's reach uh, reaches. So let's see. Yes, it's coming, and also these are working. Okay, so now let's make the mobile part of this. So after the button, mobile menu starts here, like this, and here we have to write this. Here in the class name we have to flex, justify between item center, and for the large was it would be hidden. Okay, then here we have to go, and here on click it will open the toggle menu function which we have made above, and after that here we have to make one more div, and inside this we have to check is menu open. If it's opened, then we have to show this icon, that's yellow 500, text 3 pixel, cursor would be pointer. Okay, so this is wrong because we have to give another value here also, so FA open. So the next is, okay, so we have to give FA bars like this, and here also we have to give the same value. So let me copy this here, and let me copy this styling, and just I'm gonna paste it here. Okay, so let me try this. So when I click on this, so it is toggling here like that. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to go outside this, and then we're gonna make a div. So here we're gonna write so here we have to check is menu open again here. If it is open, then we have to give here flex, means if the menu is open we have to show this menu below, and if it is not we have to hide this, and after that weight will be full, height will be fit, bgla 500, padding 4 absolute, and here top would be 72 pixel, that would be 0. Okay, so if we click on this, you can see that our menu is coming. So when I close it, it is gone. Okay, so now we only have to add the link inside this. So for adding the link, what we can do, on click close menu. So when we click here, so it will also close the menu. So let me show you. So suppose if I open this and if I click it, it will close the menu. Okay, and after that here we have to trigger the UL tag inside this, and let's style this class flex, flex call, justify center, item center, grab view, which will be full, and here nav items dot map link path, and here we have to write like that. Okay, so let me try this. If I click on this, so you can see that we have all these menus here. Okay, so just we have to style it now. So okay, so inside nav items, there is link properties. So here we have to write uh, for key we gonna give the path text. Okay, so here we have to write class name text black uppercase font semi-bold cursor pointer padding 2 rounded LG. For the hover it will be black, and for the hover text would be white. And here on the hover we're gonna say BG yellow 500 and width full. Okay, so here I think we have entered 2 times, that's why it is coming. So let me remove this from here. Okay, width full, and after that and here also we have to do the text center. And if I see here, you can see that this is coming like that. And also now we have to add here to path spy to offset will be -100, and smooth scroll would be 2, means when we click on this it will scroll to that particular section smoothly. Okay, so this is done, and our header part is also done. So let me see, let me refresh this, and you can see that when I click on this it is taking me to that particular section. Okay, and also this is closing properly. Okay, so now let's make our footer part. So we have to go to the footer here, and here we have to import some from the React icons. So let me write here import FA. Okay, so we have to write FA copy right from React icons, so FA6, and here we have to import link from React scroll. Then here we have to import F arrow up React icons actually. Okay, then after that we have to go to here, and here we have to open this, and inside this we have to enter div, and let's style this div. So this div would be bg black, text would be white black, justify item center gap would be 2, and padding would be 5. So let me write it here fa copyright. Okay, let me go below, and here you can see that we have this copyright icon. Then after that we can style this also. So let me give fill yellow 500. Then after that for the large devices size would be 5, and for the small devices size would be 8. And after that we have p tag here. So let me give some styling, text lg, text center, text lg, text center, and here we have to write copyright 2024 prime construction all right result. Okay, so this is done. Now let's make the scroll to top button. Scroll to top button. So here we have to make a div here, icon box, then bg yellow 500, text black, padding would be 3, and rounded would be full. Okay, then here we have to write hover bg black, hover text white, and here we have to write cursor pointer this would be fixed always. And for the large devices, bottom would be 6, where it is fixed in the right. For the large device, it will be fixed in the bottom in the 6, and from the right it will be in the 6 value. And for the smaller devices also, bottom would be 6. Okay, then inside this, so here we have to write to hero. So we have to give a hero ID to the top, where it will be direct on click true. And here we have to write offset -100. Snow will be true. And after that, inside this, bar arrow up. Okay, then let's style this class name, and here we're gonna give it 35 pixel, or we can give the size attribute size 10, or we can give 5. Okay, let's give 6. Okay, so let's search it out. So when I click on this, it is taking me to the hero section. Okay, so this is perfectly working. So our whole website is ready now. So let me show you once. If I refresh this, you can see that the animations are working properly. All these animations are working here. Also this power effect is working, and this is also working. Testimonial is working also. When you click on the submit, it will take me to the, and all these are working fine. So let me show you the mobile responsiveness also. So if I go to the responsive part, you can see that it is totally responsive here also. All the sections are responsive. Okay, so our whole website is ready. Now I will show you how you can hold this website for free in the Netlify. So let me open this full. Now we have to go here, and here we have to clear this, and then we have write npm run build. So it will make a build folder for us. Okay, so let's wait for it. Okay, so you can see that it has made. So this is the dist folder. So we have to go to the Netlify, and let's go to Netlify. And here you have to log in the Netlify with your account, and you have to make an account here. So I have already made an account. So after that, we have to go to add new sites, and here you have to choose the deploy manually. Then here you have to so I have made this construction react here, and I'm gonna choose the DST folder, and we have to just upload it here. So it will take some time to upload, and let's wait for it. Okay, so you can see that it is deployed, and if I go to the site overview, you can see that this is the link. If I open this, so this is the link of our project, which we have just make it live on the Netlify, so you can use this URL and share with your friends. Okay, and suppose you want to change the name of this URL, you can go to the site's configuration, and here in the change site name, here you can change its name. So anything construction react app. Okay, so you can change here and then save it. Okay, so in this way you can make this whole website and host this for free on the Netlify. I hope you like this video, and if you like such type of video, please like and share this video with your friends, and I'm gonna see you next time.